DJ and the girl. We on here.
Well, come over here and sit next to your dad.
Come say what's up to the audience, man.
Yeah.
Say what up. My son.
He's a junior now. Turned 16.
Yeah.
Happy late birthday.
Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah.
Bend down a little bit so they can get your head
I
in
know, you're too
frame.
tall.
Yeah, it's DJ Love Neal. We on DJ and the girl.
You already know.
What we talking about? What y'all talking about?
And we talking about everything. We just really talking about like our episode. How you look at our podcast when if somebody asks you like, yo, I know your dad got a podcast called DJ and the Girl. What is it like? What would you tell them?
What you say?
No, I want to know what you would say. What would you tell them about DJ and the Girl? Yeah, come on, get down close to the mic. What would you tell them? And they say, well, how is the podcast? What is it like? What is it about?
What is it like? It's y'all talk. Y'all have good conversation. Y'all be just y'all vibe. Like literally just y'all like how y'all talk. You can see that y'all genuine people. So
Okay.
it's just genuine people talking on air.
Okay.
And having a podcast.
Real life subjects.
Yeah, and y'all really just talk about random just topics and real life subjects. Exactly. So that's why I say the genuine people just talking, because I can't say one thing because y'all talk about so many other topics.
That's what's up. So far as Young and Motivated, if somebody asks you what that podcast is about, what would you tell them?
Okay. We do just about the same thing. We just talk about random topics, but we try to motivate people too. Like in between the podcasts, we try to talk about what we do, what motivates us, so it can motivate other people as they go in their life and stuff. You know.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all make sure y'all tune into Young and Motivated podcast right after y'all done watching DJ and the Girl. Yo, watch DJ and the Girl podcast first, then tune into Young and Motivated. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's all good.
Got new content coming
Appreciate
soon too.
That's my son, DJ Lil Neal. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you stopping by, saying what's up to the camera. You know.
Come again.
Come again, always, yo, you welcome. You know.
Yeah.
I got a princess looking at me over there to the right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she want to say hello, but you know, whenever she's ready, the door is always open. You know, but definitely would love to see her on the Young and Motivated podcast as well. I'm talking about Patricia's daughter, one of her daughters, Maya. So it'll be dope to see her on the Young and Motivated podcast, chopping it up with DJ Lil Neal. I wonder I always wonder what these young minds is thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes as being a parent, I think I drive my mind crazy trying to figure out what they think, you know.
Do you remember what you were thinking at that age?
Yes. But it's a whole different
generation?
Yeah, and
different things
their
on their
mentality
mind.
is different.
They're smarter and wiser, I feel like we used to.
It's certain things though. People say that, but I think it's certain things. Like we was talking about earlier, depending on the situation. It's smarter in some things, but when it comes to like, I don't think this generation can change a tire.
That's true. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My generation knew. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff.
But
they smart when it comes to technology, when it comes to electronics.
It's different now.
When it comes to the cell phone.
I didn't know how to change a tire at that age.
Girl.
I know how to change it now.
Well, you're a lady though.
But let me tell you, even though I know how to change a tire, it's not easy. So luckily I am a lady, and if I'm in distress, somebody will come and help me.
You know what I think the difference is between our generation and their generation? And I think with a lot of things as time goes is patience. I feel like we have more patience than they have now. Their patience is so limited. That's why they can't learn. I try to teach my son certain things, and if he's not interested in it, he's not going to take the time to learn it. Me, just the fact that it was something that I could learn something new, I was interested.
Yeah.
Doing something that I've never done before, I was interested.
But I do feel like how Neal was saying, the younger generation is more motivated now. I
can't give y'all that because it depends on the situation.
But they're also they're in a rush to grow up. They're growing up too fast. When we were young, we were not rushing as much. We thought we were grown, but we weren't like trying to act grown. We were still immature, but we were just like, you know, living life as it came. And the kids these days are like rushing to like work. They're so mature. They look mature. They look older than they are.
They definitely look older than they are.
It's different now.
But I had that going on too. I had a mustache at a young age, and I looked a lot older.
How old were you when you had a mustache? First mustache?
It was going in about 7th grade. 8th grade, it was there.
So how old were you? 12, 13?
13, 14, yeah. Something like that. 13, 14.
You were a grown ass man.
I mean, some of the grown women thought that, but I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead serious.
What
You know
grown
what I'm saying?
women thought you were a grown man?
I remember, walking the streets of LA and hearing, or seeing somebody honk at me and scream out the window, and I was like, damn, auntie, you own me, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's definitely been those times, I looked a lot older, you know what I'm saying? Just like my son, crazy,
I think he looks about
He do
his
look
age.
16 now.
Even though he's tall.
But when he was 15, he didn't look 15.
He didn't. He looked older.
Yeah, he looked older. And a lot of people think that. But I was different than him too. I had more facial hair. And I was more mature too though.
But even now.
Like I was talking about, I was working. I mean, he been working. I can't give him that. He been working since he was 9 years old. He beat me. Okay. But, how can I divide it? This thing is different though. His is more you work in the family business.
Yeah.
Forget it. You know what I'm saying?
Family. It's different for all the kids.
His is different, family business.
Yeah.
Mine, I had to. No, that was that was a headphone jack that we not using.
Oh, okay.
But here's this. Me, I had to go find a job. You know what I'm saying? My first job was a newspaper route.
Oh,
If you're from LA or the South Bay area, it was the Daily Breeze newspaper. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to sell a newspaper, and that was my first job. And I want to say, I was in the 6th grade, 7th grade. It was the summer going from the 6th to 7th grade when I got my first job. I haven't stopped working since then. After that was Ross. I worked at Ross, the clothing store.
Wow, okay.
Worked at Savon's drug store. This is all in high school and stuff like that. Because I did the newspaper route all the way until high school. High school, I started working at Ross, and then that's when I met my family on my father's side in high school, but more my senior year, and they had a liquor store, so I started working with them. You know what I'm saying? But pretty much been working, trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? Because it wasn't like I was taking care of the crib at that young, but I was still contributing at that age. You know what I'm saying? And trying to, you know what I'm saying? Not that I was asked, it was just something I felt was...
You wanted to do.
I wanted to do. Yeah, I wanted to do.
And your parents allowed you to do that.
Yeah, mom's allowed me to do it. She obviously she needed the help, you know what I'm saying? And then what is better help is than the ones that you raise, you know what I'm saying?
Of course,
that can help you, so and I try to make my mom proud, You know what, mom said hit me up the other day and she just wanted to let me know that she's proud of me. And I thought that was dope, man.
That's so sweet.
She, so.
I bet that made you feel good.
Oh, it did. She let me know that she's
so
paying
good to hear
attention to what I'm doing. And it wasn't just far as like business, it was more like far as being a father, a family man, everything I do. She felt that she was proud of me and she wanted to let me know. And
I think sometimes people need to hear that.
Yeah, definitely.
You should already know that, your wife and everyone's proud of you, but just hearing it, I guess, it gives you kind of a little bit more validation.
Yeah. Especially from your parents, because parents can be so judgmental sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, so
Well, that's good.
But I try to, we everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Your boy everywhere.
That's okay. We're just
but I try to,
conversation, What's your wife doing over there?
She making us something delicious to eat.
She's chopping up some green onions over there. Hope you can hear that on the microphone right next to you,
Uh-huh.
pretty.
Oh, I got her mic down.
mic
She act like she not ready to chime in. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all want to hear her getting it in, let's see. She gonna stop right when I started. Wow.
Oh, come on,
But she doing what she do, holding it down, making sure we all comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And gonna make sure we eat. And having a good time. You know what I'm saying? It's a family-friendly environment at the crib here. You know what I'm saying? I got my son here. She got her kids here, her daughters. 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? Got wifey here, And Coach Eddie holding down the little ones for you right now. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't able to make it today. But whenever he's available, he's more than welcome to pull up and chop it up with DJ and the girl. I can tell he enjoyed it. The last episode was the Cinco de Mayo.
He was so into it.
And we had Coach Eddie, her husband, on there, and I could really tell he enjoyed it. I actually talked to some of the coaches because we do another podcast me and a couple other fellas called Motivated Minds, and I let them know about how I felt Coach Eddie was enjoying it and how he need to pull up. So they was like, yo, please let him know in enough time. They want him to pull up.
Yeah.
So,
Take him over there.
Coach Eddie, if you're watching this episode, I just want you to know that Coach D, Coach Q, we chopped it up, and they want you to pull up. So we're gonna definitely have to bring you to that one. And I think you'll enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a little different than what we do here.
Yeah.
I love what we do here, and I like what we do there. Yeah, it's more of a fellas chop it up. You know what I'm saying? We chop it up about different topics, and you know, it's more of a fellas conversation. And I can see Coach Eddie really enjoying that conversation as well. You know, I'm enjoying it too as we get. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, I like this. I like this vibe. You know me. I gotta keep busy. I gotta do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got that ADHD kicks in.
Exactly. So I gotta do a movement.
That's how I feel when I don't do something for a while. When I come
That's why y'all need to, in the comments, y'all need to let Patricia know that to keep her homie insane, to keep me sane, I should say. You know, I always be fucking up shit. To keep me sane, she needs to pull up more, and we need to do these podcasts and record these podcasts.
I know we're all busy though.
No, I understand that.
Yeah, but we're gonna catch back up and get
we're
back
gonna make time. Now it's the summertime. Kids not in school.
Oh, we got plenty more time.
Things slow down for me too. Believe it or not, during the summer, because nobody really partying right now. Everybody traveling, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Spending time with their family. So
we'll get it together.
Yeah, we're gonna get it together, link up, because this is always a dope episode. All our audience always tell me about how they enjoy the show. You know what I'm saying? And when the next episode. So here we go, episode number 9. Is this episode 9?
I don't know. I think it's 8. It might
but the Maya was 8.
No, I think this is 8.
For real?
Possibly. Who knows? We'll figure it out when we post it. Well, thank you guys for tuning in with us. Thank you for being patient with us as we went on a brief pause, but we are back with the podcast, coming back with more guests, more content, and try to bring you a new episode every week. Right, Neal?
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And I also want to give a special shout out to my little sis, Anishka. Anishka Singh in Trinidad. And also my little brother, Amit Singh. All my family in Trinidad. Karina, Neal, Satyam. Those are all my brothers and sisters in Trinidad. What up? Much love. Miss y'all. But definitely a special shout out to Amit and Anishka, because we chopped it up with them today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
DJ and the girl chopped it up with them too. And we had a good conversation with y'all. So I'll be chopping it up with y'all soon. Love y'all. And thanks for tuning in to DJ and the Girl podcast.
Thank you guys so much.
I'm DJ NS.
I'm your girl Patricia. God bless.
God bless. We see y'all next week.
Take
Peace.
care.